Another video. All right, so I want to do a little video about how to uh, acquire uh, tier 3 materials, uh, tier 2 materials. If like you're having trouble getting those materials, you're trying to build up your characters, let's say for story mode or world boss or timeline battle, AC, whatever. There's multiple ways of getting those materials just from anywhere. All right, so we're going to go to AC, Alliance Conquest. As you can see, my alliance is going to win this week, which is very good. All right, so we're not competitive really, but if we can win, hey, we can win. As you can see with the rewards, you'll want to get 30 successful attacks, at least 30. As you can see, one attack will get you the tier 2 materials and just a normal chest, which is decent. That's if you're like starting out or whatever, which is pretty cool. The next one, if you get 10 wins, then you can start getting into tier 3 materials. And then you're guaranteed the tier 2 materials. So you're guaranteed those rewards, and then the chest is random. 15 attacks, you start dipping into tier 3 materials. And then as you can see there from right there, which is very nice, so on and so forth. So if you get like 25 attacks in, you're guaranteed 50 of a Carbo and Soul to Faltine. And then as you can see, 6-star mega rank up ticket, tier 2 or tier 4 materials, and then God Stones and Power of the Mirrors, which is very nice. And then for 30 attacks, 75 apiece, and then 300 of each Carbo and Soul to Faltine, 120 God Stones, 200 Power of the Mirrors, and a tier 2 mega advancement ticket. So, and those are random. So AC is not too bad. I have an alliance mate that I usually try to get him to get in there, but he still doesn't like doing them. But if you want to go to like the little Iron Man icon right here, you can preset your teams. So just preset your teams and just attack a stage. I'll usually try to do it before anybody else attacks. That way you can get your attacks in and just, if you want to, just be done with it. So as you can see, they're all preset right there. So that's just how I do it. I just preset them and then just go with it. So that is the easiest way to attack a region, and it's a lot more time manageable. All right, so if you want to preset your teams, just go to a little Iron Man icon and then just start putting your teams in there and make sure you save them, and you're good to go. All right, so there's that. That's a good way to get materials there. You definitely don't want to waste your tokens or anything in these shops just to try to get materials. Me, really, out of this one for the arena shops, I usually just go for Power of the Mirrors and the God Stones, just because God Stones are pretty rare. You can get some drops from World Boss Legend Plus and World Boss Legend, but it's random. The Power of the Mirrors is guaranteed, so you don't have to really worry about that. So that's where I usually just go for those. You got Otherworld Battle as well. If you go to materials, you just got tier 4 materials, which I usually go for those. I usually do, but I just hold off and just build up my arena tokens for those. Also for Timeline Battle, you can go to Timeline Shop. As you can see, you get tier 3 materials out of that. At least save 5,000 of your glory tokens. That way you can cheer, and hopefully you can win to get advanced glory tokens. And then that's when you can start dipping into the Godstones, Power Demirs, or the Tier 4 materials, which the cost and the efficiency is pretty steep. So 100 Soul of Faltine is going to cost you 300 tokens. That's now it feels like 175. That would be better. So the Tier 4 material should be more than 100 for 300 tokens. The Power Demirs and also the Godstones are pretty high as well, so I kind of stay away from those unless I really need them. But you can definitely go for the Tier 4 materials and Power Demirs there. The Tier 3 and the Tier 2 materials, which Tier 2 materials and Tier 3 materials are guaranteed already from World Boss. But if you need that extra push, you can get them from here. All right. And then also from zombie mode, you can get them in the shop here. As you can see, I usually just go for the Tier 4 materials, but you can go for the Tier 3 materials as well if that's what you want. All right. And then, World Boss, you can get Tier 3, Tier 2 materials. They're automatically for free. Power Demirs, Power Demirs. Godstones are, random. And also, if you get a booty box, you can get materials out of that as well. All right, so now we're going to go to Dispatch. Now, Dispatch, that's where you get the majority of your materials, energy, gold, all that good stuff. All right, so if you are VIP 1, you do get the gold bonus, which is very good. But if you're not, if you're free to play, you won't get that extra gold bonus. So there's that. But each sector is different. As you can see, Sector 2 has the M'Kraan crystals, which you can use for crafting comet cards or Uru. Sector 3 has the Phoenix feathers as well. Okay, Sector 4, North Stones. Sector 5, Black Antimatter. Sector 6, the EOD. Sector 7 is the Mandalay Gem Fragments. Sector 8, TCP. Sector 9, Awakening Crystals. Sector 10 is the CCF. Sector 11 is the Celestial Essence. And Sector 12 is the same. Sector 13 is the EOD and TCP. So there's those. And Sector 14 is the Carbo. And Sector 15 is the Power of Demirs. So hopefully the next sector will either give us Soul of Faltine or Godstones. No Life Seed. But if you do have a discrepancy, then it is what it is. But I'd rather have Soul of Faltine. But we just have to wait and see. All right, so me personally, I'm going to focus my sectors. Now, if you haven't gotten that far, and like I said, you need TCP and EOD, you would definitely want to, and CCF, you'll definitely want to focus your characters on Sector 10 for the CCF, Sector 8 for the TCP, and Sector 6 for the EOD. Let's say if you got to Sector 10. So if you're already to Sector 10, you should prioritize all your characters for those sectors to kind of get you more Tier 3 materials. But if you're already to Sector 15, then you'll definitely want to prioritize like the Power of Demirs, which is okay. The Carbo, which you definitely need. The TCP and the EOD did the same thing, except Sector 13. That's up to you. But for me, I'm going to pass on that one. So Sector 15, 14, 12, and 11 for the Celestial Essence. Definitely going to prioritize those. And then after that is a free-for-all, really. The Phoenix Feathers is probably good. The X-Men materials, probably focus on them as well. Just because I like to craft a lot of Uru for like when the crafting comes back for the Otis Blessings. So sector 3, 2, 3, 2, 11 and 12, and 14 and 15. Those are the ones that I want to prioritize my characters for. So what you want to do is you want to remove all. All right, so you'll want to remove all areas. Click that little button right there, and it's going to remove everybody. All right, there you go. Next area. Just going to just collect everything out of there. And then you want to just start putting your characters in there. But I usually just auto-equipped. So, all right. Okay. All right, so sector 15, auto-equip. And as you can see, it jumped up to 27. But for me, really, I want to prioritize sector 14 first because that's the carbo. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So that's 28 combat power. Okay. Sector 15. That'll give me 26. All right. We got 12. That'll give me 25. 11. Make sure that's Celestial Essence. All right, that'll give me 25. And then 3 and 2. That'll give me 24. And then 2. That'll give me 22. All right, so now we're good on those. So now we can just start putting our characters in the other sectors. So, all right, that'll give me 20. Okay. Another 20. 20. Okay, nice. All right, that's 19. So, all right, that's 19. Another 19. Okay, 18. All right. And 1, 18. All right, so we got everybody dispatched. And as you can see, once you get like to 28 or so, that's that's 300 plus gold a minute that they're farming. So I usually just wait every 12 hours. I like to have mine almost full, and then like right before everything starts to have the little red pip, right on the dot, I just auto it and just collect the max. So that is perfect. All right, so the combat power is like for your growth character score. So let's say, let's pick a character, Human Torch or whoever. All right, so your growth characters is like, go to details. Well, no, not details, but the little growth score. You go to the magnifying glass, and whatever is not maxed out, that's what you're gonna work on. So as you can see, my swords are not perfect, so they're not gonna show perfect. For Noel, everything is perfect, but his elite gear and swords. So you're definitely going to work on like your skills, your gear, ISOs, equipped artifact. So if you have a 6-star, it'll be automatically full. If you have a 4-star, it's going to show right here. Adam Warlock does have a 4-star, so there you go. That's how you build up your growth score, by giving them like rank up their gears, their skills, their ISO, type enhancements, artifacts, custom gears, uniforms, all that stuff. So that's what the combat power is. It's your growth score on each of your characters. All right, so that is how you kind of maximize your dispatch to get the most rewards out of each sector that you are focused on. So definitely going to see how much I get now, because I was getting like, the most I was getting like 24 carbonadium. Now you can hit the let's see, the maximum cap on them. It can be 185 or 100 or whatever. It just depends, but the minimum is whatever your growth score is for your combat power. So like I said, the most I've ever gotten was like 24 carbonadium, like 18 power of the mirrors. It just depends. So we're going to see how well that works out now. I haven't touched that in a while, so I'm glad I did it, just so I could get more power of the mirrors and tier 4 materials. As you can see, I have 86 15 carbo, and power of the mirrors I got 37.97. So definitely going to see how that works, but I hope that helps you out with the kind of maximizing getting materials that you need to build up your characters. And also, before I go, story mode, if you're still having trouble with the ultimate, just farm normal. Once you start farming normal, the chests do provide extra materials as well, like gold, Uru, ISO, comic cards, and also tier 2 materials to build up your characters, Europe box, and dimension debris. So if you don't have all the characters, just farm regular story mode, and there you go. And also you can get artifact chests too, so which will turn into essence. But if you can start farming ultimate, you can definitely start grinding out tier 3 materials in here as well. As you can see, those are the main attraction. They drop 75 to 1,000, I think. I'll go ahead and crack open 20 for you right now, just to show you. Okay. All right. So let's see what we get here, and that's what. All right, 75 EOD and 1,000 TCP. There you go. Perfect. All right. So we didn't get no premium items, but the tier 3 materials I did want to show you. So that was pretty good out of 20 chests. That right there could get you an extra tier 3 character right there. So there you go. So hopefully that would help you maximize your materials or whatever you're building on, your characters or whatever. So let me know what y'all guys think. Hit me in the comment box down below. Smash that like button and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video.